Michael Busby, if you don't remember me, but it's been about 9 years, I think we were talking about here at the table, but we're at La Piñata, which you have probably been to. I am back from college. I've been here for 4 years now. I'm 26 years old, and I'm working with my parents. This is my lovely girlfriend, Lindy. not David's Lindy, but Lindy.
I'm Ed Lindy with an I.
You're Lindy with a Y. My biggest memory of you is the sweatshirt that we were talking about earlier. The I'm all that and a bag of cheerleaders.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But good talking to you. Keep in touch. I'm on the Facebook. Look me up, and we'll keep in touch.
Hey Luca, this is David. Long time no talk. It's pretty cool that you found me on Facebook, and I told you I'd do a little video about the past 9 years, and so here we go. Alright, so after graduation I went to work for a law firm and just ran around and did their errands for them, you know, things like that. Then I started MCC, the community college here, and then I did that for 2 years, and just a few months after starting community college I started dating this girl named Lindy Smith, and eventually married her. Started dating her, and then went to school there for 2 years, and while I was there for 2 years I joined the Baptist Student Union and went on a foreign mission trip. And then after doing that, started school at Mississippi State, just up in Starkville, Mississippi. Went to school there for 2 years and got a degree in management and finance. It's like a little double major. Banking and finance was the other major. It was real easy to get. So I did that, got married, and then started working at Atlas Roofing. That's where they actually make the roofing material and things like that. It's a manufacturing plant. Started doing that as a cost accountant, whatever the heck that is. Lindy and I were the first to get married and first to kind of move into a place, get married and things like that. So, but then friends started, you know, coming down from Mississippi State, and so we started hanging around, you know, some of our high school friends, and started doing things. We started getting a Bible study together. Some of our friends started dating and meeting other people, and so their significant others eventually became their spouses and started hanging out with them also. It's kind of strange, people getting married, babies and whatnot. It's just real strange now, because I think of myself as a little high schooler or a college guy, and now I'm a 27-year-old guy who with a little kid. But anyway, I don't want to rush. So I started working, started seeing my friends coming back. I got laid off on Halloween of '06 and had to find a new job. That was kind of depressing kind of thing. Let's see here. Found the job January of '07. Started doing accounting things. I really wasn't an accountant, but I always got hired as doing that kind of stuff. And worked there, and then my wife and I were like, let's buy a house. The area that we were living in was not the safest, and we wanted to get a house. So we got a house. On the day that we agreed to purchase the house, I called up the lady and said, hey, look, we're going to purchase this house. We will, we'll give you the money, and we'll sign a huge loan for $120,000 or $100,000, however much the loan was, and we'll go ahead and, yes, we agree to buy your house. That was that morning. That afternoon, after lunch, I go into work, and the boss says, hey, come here, I need to talk to you. Your position has been eliminated. So kind of around getting laid off, but the fortunate thing on this one is they had another position for me somewhere else. So that was great. So I started working down in a different place. The first day working at that new job, my wife gets real sick, and we had to go to the emergency room. So first day I had to miss. So how about them apples? But it seems to be working out great. Of course my wife's fine. And no, it wasn't morning sickness or anything like that. She we eventually got pregnant around July of '08, and had our baby on Friday the 13th in February. So right now she's around 4 months old, and we have some video of her on the internet, and you can check it out on our Facebook or on my YouTube. But so her name is Lainey Elizabeth. She was born Friday the 13th, and she's just great. It's just a bundle of joy. It's real neat to have someone who is a part of you, living and breathing and growing up. It's really neat, and I look forward to every second. And I hate kids. I'm not a real big fan of kids, but if you were to have a kid, I'm going to lie and say that I think it's a cute kid, and I'm very excited to see that it's walking or talking or doing whatever. Not really, not really that concerned about your kid. But my kid, I'm very excited that she has moved from being kind of quiet to being a little more vocal. I'm excited that she's using her left hand. Little stupid details aren't stupid to me. They're very deep. So it's something neat. So those are the big things. We purchased a house, like I was telling you, and have a baby, and I dislocated my left shoulder. That's why I'm in my sling. I dislocated it at around the time, about 8 months into the pregnancy, and it was a bad dislocation. I had to have surgery on it, and so I had surgery this past Thursday. You can see my surgery video. Everything's on YouTube. So I did surgery, and so I'm recuperating from that. It's going pretty well. Trying to think if there's anything else that's happened. I'm sure there's small little things that have happened, some funny stories, and if I think of them, I'll just post them and tell you about them. But it's cool to see that you found me on Facebook. It's very exciting to hook back up with you and connect with you again. Make me a video. Tell me what's going on in your world, your lady, and things in general. Hey, speaking of ladies, do you still have your sweatshirt that Michael was talking about earlier? Do you still have your sweatshirt, I'm all that in a bag of cheerleaders? Please let me know, because that would be awesome. Anyway, talk to you later.